huge influence from the age of 18, listening to Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong records. My parents' influence with some of the gospel hymns, which is really music that I was introduced to at the age of 3, and so later in my sort of musician life I really embraced my roots, which was gospel music, and realised how it was connected and how it influenced all the other things that I really like. So yeah, really my sound has evolved from a major jazz influence, a rhythm and blues influence from New Orleans, and just the fundamental gospel message, which my voice then is a vehicle for to express. So yeah, it's a long journey from the age of 3, but loving Mahalia Jackson, and much later artists like Anita Baker, which sort of embodied gospel and jazz and had a level of success, and I thought, that's real, that's attainable. I've been really blessed, and I'm really privileged to have played, to be invited to so many different countries. I've travelled around many festivals in Europe, in Germany, in Holland and Switzerland, and I've also been able to be part of an a cappella group that I worked with some 10 years ago now, where we travelled to Brazil, to Australia, as an a cappella outfit. So that was really important for my vocal development, my discipline, working with just voices, and then coming back to England and realising that I probably needed my own people around me. I probably needed the right musicians that were feeling the same sort of thing, and that's taken quite a bit of time. So the band that you saw tonight is really all those people that have influenced the journey along the way. So it's really a great honour to have travelled and then come home and have just the right musicians there and the right friends there for you.
One thing I'm sure about is that I'm really glad to be back here at Coventry Jazz Festival. It's changed so much, but the Belgrade's looking really lovely, and we're so happy to see so many of you. We're going to share some songs today that are written by artists that I see as visionaries and people that help us to escape with dreams and ideas and encourage us. And one of the biggest mentors for me was Nat King Cole, and we're going to cover a song called Nature Boy.
I struggled many years of realising that I had that sort of gospel jazz identity, but not really seeing anybody else that I could say, oh well, people do want to hear that. And so the more artists get through with a sincere message, as opposed to just a fad or just something that is written for the popularity of the day, I like the music that expresses a deeper message and something more encouraging and something more hopeful. And so to be able to then have a team of people that feel that same way and want to express the music, it's very exciting for where we are at the moment. I'm really looking forward to working on an album with some of these arrangements, which are traditional hymns with a contemporary jazz twist, which is so individual to this lineup. And so if we can complete our recordings this year, I'll be really excited about where we can all travel to in terms of festivals in Europe and take the message all around. A sincere belief in what you're singing about, and a sincere expression, hoping that energy is going out positively, and then getting something back from the people that are listening, knowing that, yeah, I dig that, you know, that's all part of it. It's like a relationship with your audience. And from the very early days of being a musician, I wasn't particularly keen on just being famous, but I wanted to find the people that wanted to hear what I had to say. And so as I get closer to that, and there's more mediums for doing that. It doesn't need a record label necessarily, but as long as you use the internet, you can interface with people that can discover you, and that is really exciting as well as an artist, to know that you can reach the people. To build on the foundation of the band as it is, and to expand it, so we have a trumpet, trombone. I'd love to take a full band, maybe 8, 9, 10 piece with percussion, and show the excitement and show the enjoyment that all this energy that we all sort of share with a love for music. And a lot of the people I'm performing with I've known for more years than I probably should say on film. So that's great. Keep on praying, 'cause it won't be so long. I'm so down and you let me try it. The last time I left the whole world is so glad that I know more than I should. Wanna keep on trying. Tell how to be the light now. Oh yeah. But then she like me, he like me. Till I reach my highest high, yeah. Hopefully we'll meet some people that want to teach me more songs. I do know some South African songs. The harmony structures are very different, the tone that they use is very different, and so just as thinking of my voice as an instrument, I'm excited to hear what it can do and what my ears will pick up, and invariably what I'll keep from that as a result of going to South Africa. And obviously Hugh Masekela, who we supported tonight. That's an exciting person to meet, whose music I've known from, I don't know, maybe back when I was 18, 19. His music had infiltrated like the dance and the club scene, so he's a very interesting person that I'd like to talk to, and then obviously to say I'm going to your homeland.